horrible day for the unemployed. One of Jack Doherty's girlfriends, Camilla Araujo, is undergoing a lawsuit from one of the girls in the Blonde House. And let me tell you, it's diabolical.
I literally have like screenshots and proof of women speaking up and DMing me and sending me proof of him doing these absolutely absurd things to them, right? 5 hours later, I get a phone call. Lawsuit.
Absolutely wild stuff. But seriously, why do people even care about this shit? 2
lawsuits in 2 months is f***ing insane.
F***ing insane, ladies and gentlemen. But you know what else is f***ing insane? Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Walmart WestJet here, and today we're once again going to be talking about Camilla Araujo, Jack Doherty's side piece. So just a couple months ago, she created a brand new content house called the Bop House with fellow OF model Sophie Rain. Now this house would absolutely blow up all over TikTok, with many of their videos getting tens of millions of views. Now you're probably thinking, if these videos are getting this many views consistently, this must be some premium content. However, you'd be absolutely wrong.
Excuse me guys, what are you doing? Oh my god, is that a Starbucks cake pop? Boop. Starbucks cake pop? Boop. Starbucks cake pop? Boop. Boop.
Yeah, this shit's fucking ass. And let me tell you, it doesn't get much better. If anything, the content actually gets worse. I'm talking way worse. And to be honest, Camila is the catalyst of all of it. Because over the past year, she's garnered a pretty terrible reputation, constantly using her family members to promote her adult content, asking them extremely uncomfortable questions that you typically would never want to ask a relative, especially to her brother, which has sparked tons of controversy.
How does it feel to have a sister that has an OF?
My friends always ask me if it's pink, but I don't really know what they mean by that. Do you know?
Who's gonna tell him? It's just weird to use your brother to promote content that he himself can't even legally consume. If you guys don't know, her brother was only like 15 years old when he filmed most of these videos, which means that he's 3 years too young to consume any of the content his sister actually makes. It's also funny how she's always getting on him about his grades in school, as if her job requires her to have any sort of IQ.
I mean to when you're failing your classes, yeah.
I'm not failing.
A D.
It's not failing.
That's a D, it's failing.
F is failing.
A D is failing.
For you it is, because you're an A+ child.
The only A+ she's getting is on fucking onlyfans.com.
Right I am.
Shut the hell up. You're literally doing your career is in only. You can't be talking you're selling pictures of whatever. You can't be saying all that studying was for what?
I mean, is it really worth selling your body online every day if you're getting made fun of by this kid in your own fucking content? Like, come on. But I mean, regardless, Camila has gained over 8 million subscribers on her YouTube channel, almost exclusively making this dog shit content. She would also collaborate with many other OF creators, especially the ones in Jack Doherty's Goon Squad.
Jack! Is it pink? Is it pink?
Mine or your sister's?
You know the question. Is it pink?
Oh, I know your sister's is pink, yeah.
I hope this kid's getting paid a lot of money for this shit. Not only because what he's doing is probably violating the law in some way, but for the torture that he definitely endures in school.
Alright, well, I guess you win. What do you want?
Yeah, bro's fit's actually shorty repellent.
Wait, just where do you want to go? Why does he always do that, and why does he always wear pink?
Because you forced him to? Now, despite her gaining nearly 10 million subscribers on YouTube, people would quickly get tired of her persona, and her views would begin to drop tremendously, which ultimately pressured her to make the Bop House and try to reclaim her dying reputation. Everything seemed to be going too well at the start. Each of the Bop House videos would get tens of millions of views, and I'm sure everyone in the house is making hundreds of thousands of dollars per month. However, surprisingly, they wouldn't go without sparking major controversy, the main of which being with the Blonde House, which is just another content house composed of OF models. If anything, I'd say that they're worse than the Bop House because they try so hard to be just like them.
Really? Yeah, we're filming.
Bum, bum, bum.
Like, holy scripted.
There's a girl on TikTok and she loves homeless people. Oh, get her! Oh, no!
These poor gas station employees just trying to make an honest living gotta deal with this shit. I mean, I honestly feel bad for them, bro. 2 OF models making literally 100 times their salary, brain rotting in the front of the fucking establishment. It doesn't get much worse than this, let's be honest. So make sure you guys are all subscribed, only around 3% of you are, and let's dive into this goofy odd drama.
Camilla Araujo was just kicked out of the Bop House.
The Bop House, shut the fuck up.
Camilla is the leader of the Bop House, and she recently called out Lexi Ray blame the Blonde House for copying their idea of a house full of fallen off content creators.
Okay, but I mean, it's the internet. Literally everyone copies each other. I understand why Camilla could be a little bit upset, but at the same time, this type of stuff happens all the time. And besides that, why is bro using the cringe TikTok voice? Fallen off content creator.
The Blonde House was offended by this and decided to sue Camilla, and now Camilla can no longer go back to the Bop House until the lawsuit is settled.
Okay, this is just completely cringe. The entire internet is known for people copying each other basically all the time. To be honest, that's a well-known fact. And their house came out directly after the Bop House was announced. And after simply being called out for copying, they decide to sue the Bop House. I'm obviously not a Bop House supporter, but that's an extremely cringe response.
Unemployed are furious about this because Camilla was not allowed to appear in the highly anticipated Bop House and Bruz House collab video. Do you think Camilla will ever return to the Bop House?
She actually did return to the Bop House shortly after, despite quote-unquote legally not being allowed to, as one of the other Bops living in the house made an entire TikTok talking about it.
Camilla did not leave. She is still in the house. We just legally can't be posting things or talking much about it, but no one in the house has beef. Nothing's going on. We just gotta lay low for a little bit.
I'm gonna be honest, I would not be surprised at all if this entire drama was completely fake from the start. And if anything, the houses are working together to get as many views as possible. Cause I mean, would we expect anything less from these degenerate TikTokers? Especially considering that they definitely know their audience is extremely young and will believe basically anything that they preach out to them. I mean, other Bop House members were literally contradicting each other, making everything way more confusing.
We all love Camilla so much, and we're so sad that she had to leave the Bop House. But unfortunately, she did leave the Bop House because she didn't want any of us to get into any legal issues.
Wait, I thought you guys said she's still in the Bop House. What the fuck is going on here? Like I said before, we're literally hearing two different stories from two different people, which just makes this like 10 times less believable. And then we got Camilla over here making a million TikToks in the situation, absolutely farming this drama for engagement, and in the end, clearly no one knows what's going on. However, it wouldn't take her very long to come back to the Bop House after the totally real lawsuit finally concluded and continue filming the same dog shit content she was making before. Like, no way people watch this stuff and are like, oh my gosh, she's back. There's no way people actually get insanely hyped about the return of Camila Araujo into the Bop House. It's not like she joined f***ing FaZe Clan in 2016. She's literally rejoining the Bop House. People are not invested in this shit. Camila said she's planning on making a response to all this drama once she's legally able to move back into the Bop House. Although, I could see this just being a big publicity stunt to obviously try and get them more views. As over the past few days that this lawsuit has allegedly been in action, views on Camila and also the Bop House videos have completely skyrocketed once again, proving that this is either a real lawsuit or just some crazy marketing scheme. Kind of like what's been happening with Doherty recently on a bunch of crazy stuff he's been doing that nobody else has really covered yet. Anyways, thanks for watching and hit that subscribe button.